podcast is brought to you by Reka Studio. If you are struggling with creating content because you have no time, you don't know how to, and you are lacking of ideas, this is for you. For just $1, here's how Reka Studio can create 8 reels for you for 1 whole month. And the best part is, it'll only take 3 hours of your time. First, the Reka team researches your industry and creates a custom content guide, including everything from the best SEO keywords, top videos in your niche, and the best topics for you to speak on to connect with your audience. Secondly, we have a recording process that allows us to record high quality videos that looks professional, and it'll only take minutes to set up. Thirdly, our team handles all the editing, so each video holds your audience attention while still being authentic. Fourth, our team will schedule the post to your selected platforms on autopilot. And the best part is, all this for just $1 to get you started. We can only slot in 5 more clients, so visit tgnpodcast.com/Reka to find out more. Terms and conditions apply. Nuggets, back to the episode.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Golden Nuggets podcast. This is part 3 with the Hanan Amada power couple.
Alright guys, so I think for part 3 we will touch a bit more about challenges for your business. But first I want to share with you my challenge. You know my size a bit big lah kan? Not a bit lah.
Okay lah, still okay.
Alhamdulillah. Sihat everything.
Yeah. So my question is, ada ke ihram for my size? Because it's always a challenge for me to find that, and when I find also, it's like sometimes ada satu je. So what about you guys? Do you guys carry a lot of the bigger size of ihram or macam mana?
InsyaAllah for us, Hanan Amada, alhamdulillah, we have different sizes for of ihram lah. We have the average sizes, the normal ones that the agency will give. Usually we call it the tuala type.
Okay.
We have another one is the ihram yang the bigger size, and the premium type that is better quality. And speaking of ihram, we also have ihram yang tebal. Also we have ihram yang tipis.
Yeah.
So it depends on the season you go. Let's say kalau you pergi season musim panas, so you always recommend yang tipis punya.
Okay.
So the tipis is top and bottom yang tipis punya. Tapi the good thing about this ihram, the tipis it is not transparent. So it's still, you can still cover your body. So and also for packaging wise, macam my agency already give me ihram biasa. So I want to bring another ihram. Tapi I tak nak ambil yang space banyak. Ihram kan tebal kan.
Yes.
Okay, always go for the tipis one. So for yang orang yang berbadan besar, we have the size is really quite big.
Yes, it's the width and the length is wider and longer. Jadi when you fold the ihram pun, it actually slicer for you. Yeah, and then for kids pula, I mean not only that, we have also for kids yang instant. Yang belum balik kan, they can just wear instant sarung aja.
Sarung aja. Ada
So
getah.
diorang nak lari-lari pakai pampers, dan tu diorang tak takut terjatuh. We also have that. We have the teenagers, we have the normal size like my husband cakap, dengan we have the bigger size. Atau for them yang kadang-kadang not only bigger lah, tapi diorang tall kan, they also need a longer kind of ihram.
And our packaging of ihram, ada satu ihram tu the premium type is like, it's already gift ready ihram. Ada package cantik warna hijau, ada handle,
ada kotak,
ada kotak, dalam dia ada plastik, ada kertas wrap. So let's say you want to give as a gift to your uncle, your parents ke, nak kasih kan for gift. It's available in Hanan Amada also.
Wah, so the gift ready lah ni.
Kita nak pergi ke ni? Dah nak pergi ke?
Tak, aku first nak kena hint kat orang untuk kasih aku tu gift package tu.
Orang yang tengah duduk ni.
Birthday aku December.
tak lama lagi tu.
Tak lama lagi okay. What about challenges in terms of your businesses? Like you guys have run this for 6 to 7 years. Was there at any point of time you feel macam I think this business cannot make it
Nak give up cannot really
It's always come from me lah. He's always the macam the supporter.
Of course, in every business, especially the 6-7 years, always have challenges. And how we face it, how we so-called embrace it and come back from that. I think this one my wife At this moment dia boleh confirm dia
answer
explain.
I think like what he said, like kadang-kadang you got it to be too tired lah. Dah tired. There's a lot of competition outside.
Yes.
There's a lot of market nowadays. There's Shopee, TikTok and everything. It is so convenient for people to purchase without knowing how the quality is lah.
Yeah.
Alright. So that is one challenge people ingat. Okay lah, nak pergi umrah saja. I can just buy anything. Okay, Shopee murah ni tu. So that is kadang-kadang you got a bit tired that you're being compared with the other competitors overseas.
Yeah, correct.
So that is the main challenge yang selalu kita fikir lah. So when that happen, anda cakap dengan dia lah, penat lah, macam mana ni, and stuff like that. So you just have to need to have that rant talk moment.
Yeah.
And then he is always the one listening to me. And then dia akan kasih like semangat, okay, you're doing this for what and everything and stuff like that. But there's a main thing, because of my health, he always will say, if it is affecting your health, you want to stop, then you let me know.
Take a break for a while.
Take a break. Yeah. So but it's important to have your team also lah.
Yeah.
Because your team are there for you also.
Yes.
So kadang-kadang kalau macam benda-benda, then we'll discuss with the team, the sisters, how it is like and everything. Yeah, tapi that is the challenge. Yeah, memang selalu ada lah. That mental load when people say that when you're in business, you're always in business alone. It's a lonely journey.
Yeah.
It is real. Because you working 24/7. You're thinking of other things. And somehow you have staff. You have to think about how to pay your staff, how to bring in more sales, how to bring in more deals for them. So it is a tiring journey but satisfying one. But when you overcome it, okay, let's do this again. Let's go. So you have to actually have another different mood board lah, basically.
Kadang-kadang macam in terms of suppliers pula, barang sampai salah. But how we want to, kita tak boleh terus marah. How we want to maintain that relationship with our suppliers. So how kita jawab to them, hantar barang salah. So how to work around it, because we need them long term.
Correct.
Now on top of that, so you cannot, as an advice, you cannot only rely as to one supplier.
Yeah,
It's
correct.
good to have a few suppliers. In case satu supplier down ke, satu supplier dah terus ada MIA ke, that kind of thing.
That always happens.
That's always happen.
Yeah.
So it's good to have a few suppliers lah.
Yes, atau tukang jahit lah. For
Tukang
us, we
jahit,
have also have a lot of tukang jahit. So our tukang jahit varies in countries.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean that's also a challenge for us lah. The managing part for that is always to me, because my mom used to be tukang jahit. So when sample sampai, she will QC.
Oh, okay.
So kalau ni tak boleh.
Kadang-kadang we
Ada
communicate.
QC department tu.
Ada.
Sama ada we one by one pusing tengok. Wah.
Jahitan
Asal
tak
ni
boleh.
dek, asal jahitan dah gini dek. That kind of thing. So
But how are you going to answer? Pasal it's not by you, right?
It's not by us, tapi we have to tell the tailor lah.
okay.
Okay, this
Berjahit
one
dia.
boleh berjahit betul-betul tak? Boleh add pocket ke tak?
kadang tersengat sikit kan. Satu okay lah if one. Kalau satu batch tu dah sengat, it's a bit
Means your pola, I mean dia apa tu draft draft work dia means salah lah.
dah salah.
So we had cases whereby kita jahit untuk adult punya tudung tau.
Okay.
Tapi measurement semua adult tudung.
Yeah,
Tapi
fitting dia.
muka dia lah salah, kecil.
So ketat.
Tak boleh masuk. So we had no choice. Kita dah go through and forth, dah sample sampai okay. Tapi when diorang jahit, there is 3 sizes meant for adultnya sizing. Sampai sumus tak boleh muat. So we had to change it to budaknya tudung.
So
Tapi
kita
kena
flexible.
potong sikit lah.
So kita tukar. Okay, this is not for adult.
Oh.
For
Market it
kids.
for
For
children.
for
children.
kids. So
Okay.
macam himar untuk budak pula.
That's the problem. Kita solve it.
Solve it. But of
This way,
course you won't be able to cover a lot of the cost.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tapi at
because
least
for kids kan.
For
yeah.
kids, right. So kita tak boleh mahal sangat.
Yeah.
Tapi jahitannya meant for adultnya jahitan
Yeah.
kan. Jadi tapi we have to edit in lah. So but then to keep my, like he say lah, relationship wise lah. Because they are also the part of them whereby keep us going also.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right,
I mean, we always. I mean,
It's a two-way
business
things
for
lah.
them also business for us.
Yes.
So we must always maintain the good relationship with them lah.
Right.
You touch about suppliers. How do you ensure that the suppliers that you go to are the right ones?
We will go down.
Physically,
Yeah.
Physically.
Yeah, we go down physically
yes.
to that place or country and see their products or see their tukang jahit macam mana. Like to mention, ingat tak yang tadi earlier my wife mention kita go Korea. So actually that one is our compression wear tau. You know that compression people wear untuk main bola atau. So actually at that time we go down to the warehouse kat Korea. So they jahit very teliti. Satu persatu tau dia jahit, dia campak, dia jahit, dia campak. Satu orang QC. So that kind of things that macam gini rupanya orang buat. So it makes us realize that it's like that how it's actually made lah.
Okay.
So
So
for
it
this
brought on
supplier also, kita pun practice the same practice like we used to do.
Yeah.
We go down and tengok macam mana dia bikin.
Correct.
In terms of kain, in terms of quality.
Yes, and sometimes macam the recent one we went to Thailand. So ada orang cakap, oh Thailand lagi murah and everything, kain senang lawa and stuff like that. We went down, cannot make it.
Kain quality dia is different.
No, kain dia okay, tapi tempat macam jahit
dia.
dia kan, dia senang renyah. So meaning to say, diorang pakai kain just nice so that diorang can jahit lebih kan. So it is very thin dia punya margin. So when diorang jahit tepi, dia punya margin dia very thin. So kalau orang pakai, orang tu tertarik, dia akan merekah.
Okay.
And when it merekah, you cannot sell.
Yeah.
Right. And then without them knowing, when they pack, kan, diorang tak buat QC sangat, atau diorang tengok, okay lah, boleh. They send to us, sampai sini, barang habis. So that's where we know that, okay, Thailand, ladies out. Tak boleh. So then we go to we have been in this, so we go to other countries. Then kita check on how it is like and everything. But it's important not to only have one. So we have a few in macam Malaysia, Indonesia, that actually jahit for our barang.
Okay.
So then sekiranya something happen, the other party, okay, this design card boleh masuk tak? That kind of thing.
Okay. Just now Sharul mentioned that you are still working full time, right? And you guys also mentioned that you guys have to go down to the country where the suppliers are to QC them and their how they actually work.
Yeah, their workmanship.
Yeah, correct. So my question is, how do you, Sharul, actually juggle the business aspect and also your job, and also able to go down to these countries, because when you go down to these countries it will take a few days, right? How are you able to accumulate like so much leave sampai boleh buat ni semua?
Actually my leave pun tak banyak juga, but since I'm working
Unpaid.
shift, I'm working shift, so that my off days that ada 3 hari off.
Okay.
So 3 hari off is quite sufficient for us to go down and do our work and come back. And when we do our work, so we really need to plan. Okay, let's say we need to go down to this country at this period.
Yeah.
So I say, okay, we can only go through this. This is my off day. So you can plan accordingly lah.
So example macam kita pergi on, let's say selalunya Friday night, we fly off. So we will reach
So
Saturday.
let's say my off day is Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Sunday, Monday.
I have that
So
kind of
Friday
leave.
night kita terbang sampai Saturday pagi kan. So we rest in the morning, dah buat kerja. By 8 o'clock dia dah keluar. So pergi all the warehouses, pergi tempat tailor. By then selalunya hari 2 dia kerja. Kalau dia kerja malam, we will go back on Tuesday pagi.
Tuesday pagi can come back.
Come back
But
Tuesday
then I have
pagi,
sufficient rest
sleep,
already lah.
and then he will go to work. So
These
that's how we
are
juggle.
so-called, I don't call it sacrifice, because this is like what my wife like to do. So I just I'm there to support her what she like to do.
And also macam short getaway.
Yes.
Sambil sambil.
Sambil betul.
Tapi kadang-kadang orang semua ingat kita terbang untuk best holiday tau.
Tidak. Sampai letak bag, wash up sikit. Okay, let's go kerja.
The only time you have is at night dinner. Okay, that's your bonding time. Tapi kadang-kadang masa bonding pun berbual pasal kerja. Okay, tadi ni boleh ke
Tadi
tak?
supplier tadi ni barang dia tak best lah. Besok kena pergi tempat supplier lain lah. That kind of thing.
Kena tengok lain. Kena ni okay.
Habis once we plan, we must be focus lah. Okay, kita sampai sana, kita tak boleh sampai sana, kita nak pergi mana tak boleh. Okay, kita dah tahu, kita dah plan
mana.
from Singapore, kita dah tahu kita akan pergi sini. Ni tak ada, kita pergi sini.
Correct.
I've asked all the couple businesses, business owners, this question,
Correct.
and I think I've already asked you this on the stage.
Okay.
Kan? Jadi this one I think a bit different because the listeners haven't heard this from you.
Okay.
Do you guys bring work talk to bed?
Not really in detail lah. Basically, I mean we do talk about work throughout our macam kita jumpa and stuff like that. But we have this rule whereby to bed is not really. We have that line. So whenever kita nak buat business ke berbual apa, kita akan berbual kat luar.
And if people ask, do we quarrel? Yes.
Yes.
We quarrel for work, but it's all about work.
Correct.
And that's it.
Yeah.
You
This
won't
is the
like
first time actually. That means I never asked them. Did I ask them?
Yeah, I think
I think
They
yeah,
did.
But I think the first time I heard that a couple don't bring work talk to bed. How do you draw the line?
Yeah,
Because
correct.
most couples, right? Even what's her name? Vivi Yusof and Faza, even like a few of the people that we've interviewed over the podcast, they always bring the work talk to bed.
I don't know how is it
Because kita ada our priorities lah. Because whatever happens at work happens at work. That's it, dah makan, terus buat masalah lain lah. Pasal besok tengok wayang pun best lah, you know, that kind of thing.
Ayam besok nak makan apa, nak bekal apa, that kind of thing. Because I think for me lah, I think I've also said it on the stage before tadi, is that my priority when I'm at home, I'm the wife. I have to know that. So and he is working shift, so I still cook and bekal for him and everything. If I have the time. So we need to draw the line whereby work whenever he is around, I will talk to him about work. Whenever he's off day, I will show him out. Then kita drink coffee, things ni berapa inventory, what's our inventory holding, and then at the booth, what should we bring, what should we not bring,
what are the things to our
marketing period and stuff like that. Tapi once we are back home, macam hari ni kita dah balik, okay, that's it. We is not talking about work kind of thing.
I think really got to draw the line lah. It's difficult, but I mean, you can always be disciplined lah.
But sometimes it does happen a bit lah, kan?
It does happen kalau kita ada irritating situation. Macam ada macam certain customer ke, ada certain event that you nak masuk ke susah ke, everything and stuff like that you're planning. Let's say macam last minute booth. Let's say macam the last time around Causeway Point, last minute booth, I took it without informing him.
Oh, okay.
You make booth? Saya kerja tau.
That kind of thing. Jadi macam then that part macam the important ones you have to talk. Tapi you try not to bring it to every other day lah. Jangan lah.
Only for the occasional persistent issue lah. Okay.
You shared this with us before. Maybe you can also share with the listeners. And also, I think you mentioned in part 1 that you have family members who help out Hanan Amada, right?
Yes.
So the question is, how is it that you manage or you convince your family members to be part of this, and also how did they receive it, and on top of that, how do you all actually work together without putting family and business into the equation?
I think that one, the line is lagi smaller than both of us.
Okay.
Yeah, because for husband and wife, you see each other, you disagree, you move on from there. But when it comes to family, I'm the youngest. It's worse in a way whereby if anything happen, disagreement, you're the youngest. So you tetap kena mengalah. Right. But then like you say, how do we convince them to join us? Basically, it is a natural thing. Because when we first started, we do not have staff, so they come by and help out and stuff like that. So from then on, Alhamdulillah, when we grow, we start to salary them lah. So it is incentivize them for whatever their efforts and stuff like that. And then we also have this thing whereby everybody knows that kita buat ni kerana nak satukan keluarga. All of us tak ramai adik-beradik. Right. So if let's say we do not, Hanan Amada, like macam Syarul cakap, is a binder for all of us. But when quarrels happen, which it does, it is slightly difficult to navigate.
Very sensitive topic.
Compared to when you dengan husband and wife tau.
Yes.
Husband and wife, you okay dah.
Habis. You know.
But when you dengan family, it's a bit harder because it involve your parents, it involve your sisters, your brothers and stuff like that. We have this rule. We have the open communication. You're not happy, we talk about it. Okay. Nak nangis, nak apa, nak gedebak-debuk,
Trash it out lah. Trash it out there.
So we are the type whereby we trash it out. But once you trash it out, you can forgive, but you don't forget kan. But you don't ungkit. There's a rule that you don't ungkit balik. You don't judge. You don't bring up it back again. You move on from there. You come to a solution and we lead to it lah. But it's not easy. Because at the end of the day, like we say, I'm still the youngest. Walaupun I think I am right, I am always wrong.
And that is one of the bigger challenges, to be honest, in Hanan Amada. Because you can see we are family bonded. Yang tolong pun family members. So the line is very thin. So nak jaga hati pun ada, nak jangan tercakap salah pun ada. So it's always that we have to be very careful and sensitive lah.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
But it's a so far it's an enjoyable journey. So far apa-apa kita go through, we can always bincang
Correct.
and everything okay, then we move on from there.
Yes. So the important thing, always have an open communication, but always have ground rules.
Yeah.
Like our ground rules is never bring it back too long. Okay, dah habis itu.
Yes.
Do not bring it back again. No ungkit.
But in the end of the day, it's the
The
family.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright.
At the
Let's
end
say
of
with
the
a family business, whoever out there yang buat family business kan. So try, I mean it's very sensitive topic lah. Kadang-kadang, this and that happen. Kadang tak nak share, they share dengan ni. But in the end of the day, just remember that you are family and we don't bring it out lah. Correct.
So, you also mentioned that nowadays you guys have trips together as a family, and then maybe like one of the dinners is sponsored by Hanan Amada and all, right? But how was things before Hanan Amada, like within the family nucleus itself?
Oh, actually we are pretty close still. Because Syarul is a very family person.
Yeah.
So his majority is Melaka.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so from there, even my parents and everything will go to his house, his atuk house for Hari Raya and stuff like that.
We drive up lah.
We drive up. I think the way that they lead the examples and stuff like that lah. So yeah, kita tetap close.
Oh, so you were close. So apa tu, the business make you guys even closer lah. Okay. Because initially I thought that apa tu, you guys were not that close. Apa tu, because as you grow up, you grow apart, right? And then because of the business, everybody back together.
Now we already quite close.
We got close before this lah.
So what's the next plans for Hanan Amada?
So the next plan, alhamdulillah, like I mentioned, we are going to a bigger warehouse.
Oh,
And this bigger warehouse have another project coming up, insyaAllah. Not only
Woodlands also.
Woodlands also.
Woodlands also.
Not only Haji and Umrah, and also Hanan Islamic.
Yep, we have a Hanan Islamic whereby we are actually expanding our business. There's a lot of jemaah yang cakap yang first timer yang nak belajar ngaji, nak menghalusi solat and stuff like that. So a lot of the courses and everything always kat East kan, atau kat Yishun. So we are starting in Woodlands. And we are going to have that. And also another one more that we are actually having is that kita akan ada kursus untuk bakal pengantin.
Oh,
Because a lot of bakal pengantin wanita yang nak khatam Al-Quran kan tak macam tergagap-gagap, nervous, cara-cara baca doa and everything. So our ustazahs will be actually the one leading the kursus lah.
okay.
So we are having that, the Hanan Islamic, whereby the classes is, and then we are also having invite, because it's a bigger space. We are inviting other sellers that is alike macam barang umrah ke haji atau certain things to place their items at our site. So it's a win-win situation for them to create an exposure lah. So orang datang untuk kelas ke atau orang datang untuk Hanan kan, they can see other products as well.
Okay.
Because we are not in this alone lah. There are other things also.
So the warehouse space is much more bigger. So ada space tu kita buat macam a small classroom lah. We have one of our ustazah to conduct this pengajaran ngaji, halusi Al-Quran. So just look out for our next posting. So that's our coming soon. It's good to have some fresh ideas and some fresh barang and to mark it out. So this one of it lah. Alhamdulillah. If all the support from Hanan customer kat luar kan, so we able to grow.
Wow. So you guys are really building an ecosystem, eh?
Inshallah we try.
So in the future maybe travel agency terus atau macam mana?
Inshallah.
So, never know lah.
I never know.
Dari kata putus.
Tahu alali ada orang nak sponsor kita ke, nak invest ke, you never know. Inshallah.
InsyaAllah.
I have a question. Are men wearing cawat the most frequently asked question? And if not, what is?
Okay, cawat Yes, it is
Yes,
one
it
of
is.
it.
It is one of the most asked question.
Boleh ke tidak?
Boleh ke tidak? So it's always have this orang cakap khilaf different
Pendapat
perfahaman atau pendapat. So for us, we always advise that if you unsure, you can always ask back to your mutawif or ask your ustad. But for us, we already get the answer is that if the niat, your niat, Your niat untuk kalau nak menggantikan, untuk lelaki selalu pakai, maaf cakap seluar dalam untuk menggantikan seluar memang tak boleh. Tapi your niat is untuk protect your ihram. Let's say you buang air, your istinja, kerana terkena, kerana you nak wash out pun tak boleh. So for us itu dibolehkan. Lagipun kain tu tidak dijahit. So tapi still, if whoever out there is unsure, you can always refer to your ustaz, refer to your mutawif, to get a better understanding. Kalau you was-was, for us, jangan pakai. That's the best thing ever. Don't kalau was-was jangan pakai.
So be free, guys.
Be free. So but this cawat usually is for haji.
Haji and elderly. Sebab kadang-kadang mereka kalau terbatuk ke sneeze, without them knowing mungkin terlepas, right? So the cawat is there to prevent their ihram from terkotor. That's the main purpose of it all lah. Jadi when they do their umrah atau their tawaf atau their haji, they can always lepaskan their cawat, and then their ihram is always clean. They are tak was-was of that. That's the purpose of it lah.
I have 2 cawat, you know.
Our cawat come in pack of trees.
Pack of trees. So I think I shared with you, right? My mom ordered from Shopee. So I'm assuming that she probably bought from you.
I think correct. That's us lah kan. For your haji at that time, right?
That to you, Shopee works, right?
Okay, so just now you said that was one of the most frequently asked questions. What other frequently asked questions have you had?
Okay, the other frequently essential apa tu, the body wash tu semua dia pakai. Because we have in the ihram friendly for suci and the rehla punya kan. So for them they think tak payahlah, my ustaz tak cakap tak payah pakai apa-apa. So it's up to masing-masing. But ours memang dah, because it is a produce and manufactured in Malaysia, dah certified by JAKIM, tabung haji. So when tabung haji dah certified, InsyaAllah everything should be okay. It's okay, right? And because it's non-scented, the ingredients and everything dipantau and disahkan oleh mufti sana sendiri.
Actually, correct if I'm wrong, that all these creams that we bring in from Malaysia, I think for our side we need to
HSA.
Get our HSA.
Actually also under HSA. So we actually approve under HSA to say that health science pun is approved to be sold in Singapore lah.
Yes. It's not tak main ambil je.
So you all have to send it one more time or on your own.
Yes, kita akan, because we have the cert from JAKIM from Malaysia, we actually send it to HSA, just the cert.
Together with the cert. Okay.
So we do not need to send it for testing lah, because we already have JAKIM cert. They just need to authorize and approve. We just need to pay money to just get the certification, and then we are good to go lah. But Alhamdulillah lah, I mean we try to, when you do business, everything has to be on the correct path lah.
So to end off, maybe you guys can share with our listeners one golden nugget that you guys have actually gotten out of your 6-7 years journey.
Okay, for I first lah.
You first lah.
Kalau you nak lain-lain pun boleh.
Atau dia dulu. He and me have a different tagline.
Actually, so in business, I think perseverance is very important. So whatever comes, whatever the hard knocks that you've been through, you just come out from it lah, and come out stronger. And whatever is, family come first. As for me, my wife, my family nucleus is important. You still need your family support and your wife support in whatever you do. So just be strong, have faith, and just go for it. InsyaAllah, we've got grace dengan doa mak bapak, important for your business to grow. And actually in everything lah, anything in life that you've been through, you don't kesusahan, we'll just back to basics lah. Your parents, doa Allah Ta'ala, that's the best thing.
Okay.
So I think from him also, because of like macam kita nak pindah ke warehouse besar, before we sign I signed the contract and everything, I asked his keredaan, his restu, whether is it okay, because I am the wife, and I asked for my mum. Mak, is it okay for you and everything? Because it's important for me, my two main person, restu what I'm doing, reda dengan what I'm doing. So as a wife, we must never forget what we are here for first lah. Okay, our priorities is always our husband, and because my mom is with me, of course my mother, kita kena dahulukan dia juga. Right? Tapi for me, my tagline in business is and life is everything happens for a reason. Right? You have to, if let's say things are not meant to be, it's not meant to be. If it's meant to be, Allah SWT akan make it easy for you. No matter whatever challenges that you have to go through, if that is what He has set it aside for you, it will happen. So you just must have faith. Go through the process, okay, and everything. You must have the perseverance, like Syau cakap, the strength and tawakal. Macam I think dulu kita with coach we have this DUIT.
Do it. Do it.
Doa, usaha, ikhtiar, tawakal. You must have that.
It comes together.
Correct.
Package. Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's what we hold on to lah.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, before we end off, where can the listeners find you?
Yes.
Okay, for now, I think it's might as well we give out our new unit number.
Yes.
Of course, you can find us from Shopee. Shopee, you just search us Hanan Amada. We are there. Our website is also available. If let's say overseas listeners, we do ship worldwide. And then if let's say you're coming over for walk-in sales and everything, we'll be at 0539 coming from 15 September. So for now, we are still at our old place. But from 15 September, we are at 0539. It's a bigger, more conducive environment for you to have private shopping there. Inshallah. And more things for you to look out for there as well. At Woodlands 11 Woodlands Close.
Okay, Woodlands 11.
Okay, I mean, any last final question? No. Okay, with that, then we shall end off part 3 and conclude this whole episode.
Yes.
And we'd like to thank both of you for your
And thank
presence.
you
for your
to all of us.
wisdom.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alhamdulillah, thank you for having us here. And hope all of you enjoy our story.
Yes, we do.
I'm pretty sure the listeners did. To which I also want to thank all of you guys for tuning in and listening to their stories as well. And with that being said, this is the Golden Nuggets podcast. See you in the next episode. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.